So imagine you log on to YouTube one day and then they immediately ask for your ID. Sounds crazy, but believe it or not, this is actually happening. On August 13th, YouTube is rolling out probably the worst change it's ever made to this website. No exaggeration. From August 13th, they are going to start using their AI system to determine whether users are 18 or not, based on the content that they watch, based on what they search up on YouTube. Meaning if you look up Nintendo gaming content or anime or Pokemon or whatever, YouTube's probably going to think that you're a child, regardless of the information that you put when you signed up for that website. So guess what? If YouTube determines that you're under 18, yep, you have to show them your ID. This all stems from something that happened in the UK recently called the Online Safety Act, where they're basically making people show ID to access certain websites. At first, it was websites just like showing adult videos, and people were making the argument of, oh, if you're against this change, then you just want kids to consume adult content. But then it turned to Spotify. Spotify is now asking you to make sure that you check your ID before you use your Spotify account, and if you don't meet the minimum age requirements, then your account is going to get deleted. Why would you restrict Spotify based on age? Isn't Spotify just for like music and podcasts and stuff? If the argument is that there might be adult content on Spotify, then I guess you should restrict kids from every single website, because there's going to be adult content on almost every single website. Remember how they said they were just banning this word that I can't say? Wikipedia restricted, YouTube restricted, Spotify restricted. And now the only way you can unrestrict yourself on those websites is you have to actually provide your ID to those websites. So more collection of your information. YouTube is getting totally banned in Australia for people under 16. This whole shift has happened on the internet over like the last few days, and we need to make sure that we can do something about this and create some sort of protest, because this is some bullshit. So they're going to be using their AI systems on YouTube to interpret a variety of signals to help determine whether a user is over or under 18. These include things like the type of videos someone is searching for, the categories of videos they have watched, or the longevity of the account. So basically, if you're an adult and you're into Minecraft videos or Fortnite videos or Pokemon videos, things that would be considered more catered towards kids, YouTube's AI systems, which as we know make mistakes all the time, might just straight up determine, hey, this is a child. So yeah, if you want to make sure that you can get unrestricted from our website, give us your damn ID, buddy. Driver's license, make sure you smile for us, all right? So these are the things they're going to restrict if they determine that you are under 18. Disabling personalized advertising, turning on digital well-being tools, adding safeguards to recommendations, including limiting repetitive views of some kinds of content. So when you look at this type of situation, right, and you see that YouTube is trying to, quote, make YouTube safer for kids, then what the hell is the point of YouTube Kids? Why do we have an app called YouTube Kids? I thought that was the whole point. Isn't the point of YouTube Kids to be a safer version of YouTube for kids to go to? YouTube has been asking for IDs for a while now. This isn't necessarily a new thing, but the difference is this time they're going to be using AI to determine whether you're 18 or over. Before they would just actually trust what you said, but now they're like, yeah, AI. Give us your government ID or a credit card. A lot of people are very, very quick to say things are censorship whenever things like this happen on the internet, but this time it is no exaggeration or stretch of the word. This is just straight up censorship. This is straight up like a restriction of freedom, to be honest. If every single website is going to start having to ask for your ID for you to do anything, then we're just going to be in this dystopian place in the internet where everybody has our information. I know what you're thinking. Oh, they probably have our information anyways. Well, at least they didn't have a photo of us or a government ID or a credit card. I mean, shit, dude. Now they have everything if we want to listen to some music on Spotify. And remember that there are the same AI systems that they're going to be using to determine our age. Can't even restrict these crazy YouTube ads that you see all over the place now, and it's been the worst that it's ever been. I mean, shit, one of the primary foundations of my entire YouTube channel has been comment bots. People used to call me the comment bot guy because I would talk about pretty much every single comment bot that's ever been on YouTube, and I would urge YouTube to do something about it. YouTube's had AI systems for years, but yet they still can't seem to get rid of or combat these comment bots at all. And now those same AI systems are going to be determining our age? Do we not think that there's going to be some sort of margin for error here? What if I'm just looking up some type of content that is a little bit more catered towards kids? Like I said, I don't know, Minecraft videos or whatever. And YouTube is just going to straight up say, sorry, buddy, you're a child. Where's your ID? And don't even get me started on those same AI systems that are actually just demonetizing everyone's YouTube videos, even if they completely censor or blur all of the content within them. These same AI systems don't even look at the context of a video at all, or even see that some of the videos are actually trying to help YouTube. They just immediately demonetize them because they're like, oh, there's a no word in the title or in the thumbnail or whatever. So we're just immediately going to demonetize you. These are the same AI systems that we're going to have to be relying on soon to cover our age and make sure that YouTube doesn't think that we're kids. Peter Kyle, who is a government official in the UK who is considered one of the catalysts for this movement, made a tweet where he said, if you want to overturn the Online Safety Act, you're on the side of predators. It is as simple as that. Yeah, because if you don't want to provide your ID to every single website that you go on, you're on the side of predators. What the fuck kind of logic is that? And he got completely ratioed and community noted, but the community note said, since coming into force, Online Safety Act has blocked/restricted censored content that wasn't what the act was for. This includes immigration and parliament debates. Wikipedia is challenging the categorization rules as the act will mean tough restrictions on the site. And this is just something from Grok. Someone tweeted at Grok and said, did Peter Kyle vote against a new national inquiry into grooming gangs? Yes, Peter Kyle voted against a Tory amendment calling for a new national inquiry into grooming gangs during the January 8, 2025 debate on the Children's Wellbeing in Schools bill. All voting Labour MPs opposed it. However, the government later announced a full statutory inquiry in June 2025 following a review. So I guess it's not really about protecting the kids, is it, Mr. Peter? We have entered this state on the internet now where things are just about to get really, really bad. Websites are going to just start rapidly requesting your ID if they think that you're underage. Content creators like this guy, Ant Venom, who's been on YouTube for a long time, who make Minecraft videos, are afraid for their livelihoods. And this was something that I saw a lot of people weren't worried about because they were just like, oh, this Online Safety Act thing, this is just going to be in the UK. It's fine. You know, it's not going to affect us over here in America or wherever else. These things are never as cookie cutter as you think. It's never just going to be only restricted to the UK. It's never going to be only restricted to adult websites. It is always going to spread around because this is not about online safety. This is about collecting as much information from you, yes, you watching this video right now, as they can. If people don't make a big fucking deal about this, this is going to be something that is going to keep spiraling from bad to worse. I really hate to make things political, but we already have things going on in the government right now where we have certain files that just aren't getting released even though they should be. We are witnessing corruption at the highest level in both our government, on the internet, everywhere. And I'm honestly just getting sick of it. I really fucking wish that everybody can just come together and repel this type of bullshit that is going to start happening on the internet. Spotify is going to be asking for ID for you to be able to listen to music. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, I mean, it just doesn't even make any sense at all. Why is there no mention of parents or guardians being able to parent their children and stop them from accessing dangerous content that they can find on the internet? It's the fucking internet. There's always going to be dangerous content out there. So what, should we restrict the entire fucking internet because kids might be able to see something bad? No, your parents and guardians should be actually parenting you and making sure that you're not looking at shit that you shouldn't be looking at. I don't even fucking have kids yet, but when I have kids, I'm not going to give them unrestricted access to the internet. Obviously, I'm going to monitor what they do and prevent them from accessing sites that they shouldn't go on. But if you completely restrict the entire use of major websites like YouTube, or fucking hell, letting them listen to music on Spotify, it's like, where is this going to end? What is this going to come to? What is the point of YouTube Kids? Why aren't people being asked to parent their kids? I mean, I just have so many questions. I saw so many other people make videos on this, critical, some ordinary gamers, whatever, and I was like, you know what? I mean, they're gonna just go ahead and speak about this. I don't need to speak about this. They have much bigger audiences than me. They'll reach more people than I will. But fuck it, man. Everybody needs to start making videos and talk about how bullshit this is. I'm not giving my fucking ID to Spotify and all that crap. I just straight up refuse. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the situation in the comments. This is some bullshit. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more. See ya.